The final episode of The Changeling is here. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm going to give you my rating of the final episode along with what I'd like to see for season 2. This episode starts off with a quick recap of what has been going on throughout the season. It is a continuation of William telling Apollo there is a group called Kindergarten, a whole 10,000 of them. And William asks Apollo did he fulfill his promise regarding William reuniting with Greta. Apollo runs back to warn the others because William's cavalry is coming. Now, I don't know why Apollo didn't tell Kyle what William said regarding bringing his people to the island to hurt the witches if he didn't get what he wanted. That's the part that I really did not understand when I first seen the introduction between Cal and Apollo. I think that would have prepared the wise ones for battle. As Apollo warns Cal what is happening, Cal is trying to save her people and make sure they get on the boat safe. You can hear the kindergartens coming, but you can't see them. It would have been nice to see the monsters. Everyone is finally safe and is going on the boat instead of Apollo and Cal. Cal told Apollo that she is tired and wants to reunite with her son, but before she does, she tells Apollo to find his wife so he will finally believe. I think Cal feels like Apollo hasn't finally believed just yet. I thought he did when he was getting emotional in the cafeteria regarding him blaming himself on how he didn't believe Emma. And then Cal mentions that there is one forest in New York City that Emma went. Then you see Cal and William battling it out. And I was happy that William didn't make it at all. I was so happy that Cal was whooping his behind. Then Cal sacrificed herself to be with her son for eternity. We get to see Emma going to Forest Park because she believes that baby Brian is there. I love how LaValle starts the narration from the book to the waters and the wow, and it shows Emma again seeing a Ferris wheel as her eyes turn blue and she continues to walk to find her baby. Since her eyes has changed colors along with that blue glow that has showed on this episode, there was a lot of people saying that she may be a witch, but I'm still iffy about the witch part. I don't think her third wish was being a witch, because if it was, that would kind of ruin the whole mystery and the thrills of it. So this episode was short. I was disappointed because I wanted more. I felt like the battle between Cal and William was good, but I would love for her to show her powers. That was disappointing as well. I felt like the episode should have been in episode 6 when Emma first got to the island. I'm going to give this episode a 6 out of 10. So for the entire season, I thought it was alright, okay? There were some favorite episodes that I enjoyed, which was episode 1, 2, and 3, of course, but also I really like episode 7 regarding Lillian's perspective. I like the set and design. They were mixed with cool and warm tones. Really enjoyed the narration from the author and the history and the mythology for this season. Now, since episode 8 was short and there was a lot of questions, I think there will be a season 2. And if this show do get renewed for a season 2, here is what I like to see for the next season. Brian's perspective. Since we have seen Lillian's perspective, I would love to see Brian's side of things regarding the battle he had to deal with bipolar, along with how he found the hotel receipt and why did he read that fairy tale to baby Apollo. Charles' perspective. I need to know how Charles hooked up with Lillian, because the last thing that we have seen is that Lillian declined his offer to go on a date with him and he made her work on Saturdays for punishment. Kim's perspective. There is a mystery with Kim that we don't know just yet. She sees the lens of her parents and what was like living in that household. I would like to see what transpired after her parents' death and how she was able to cope the loss of both of her parents. Since the season has been over, I am going to take a deep dive and read the book. I'm hoping there's no more seasons, If it's be season 2, that is fine, because like I said, there are more questions to be answered, and I'm hoping they don't push that envelope to season 3, which I have a feeling that they might. So tell me what you think of this episode and overall of the season. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you still confused about the entire season? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Make sure you like and subscribe, and until then, see you later.